University of Washington, so I really never had ties to University of Oregon. So that's what also fuels the rivalry, knowing that I'm from there, but also I know that my dad, his background here from UW. I've always been a UW guy, so it's a no-brainer going there.
Do you look forward to that game every year?
Oh yeah, we get up for that one for sure. It's just like any other game, but sometimes that one may mean more because usually the winner of that game usually tends to go to the Pac-12 championship. So we know what's at stake, and it's always fun playing those guys. There's bad blood, and I'm all about that stuff.
How about the heat wave? There's been a heat wave up there, hasn't there?
Yeah.
How's it? You're not used to it up there in Seattle, are you?
Oh, I mean, probably 80–90% of the places in Seattle don't even have AC. Right. The landlords will tell you it's Seattle, why would you need AC? Well, when there's a heat wave, it's 115. That would be pretty nice to have. So, yeah, it was tough. I remember that one night not sleeping at all. It was drenched in sweat. I couldn't get anything off me. I had fans coming in every direction. It was nuts.
Have either of you signed any NIL deals yet?
Nothing like anything crazy. One thing I've learned is just partnering with Yo Gaming. And I mean, for me personally, that was just a way to connect with the fans, being able to just play games with guys and just chop it up with them and kind of just establish a relationship with people. That's kind of my mindset on that.
Jaxon?
Yeah, the biggest thing I really haven't done much besides Barstool athlete. I'm a Barstool athlete, and it's a title per se, but I love that brand. And the moment they decided that they were going to get athletes on board, I was all for that. So it's really a title. I think they're going to send out some sweatshirts, sweatpants, things like that, but that's the biggest thing.
Either of you been approached with any oddball endorsement type things?
I mean, I haven't really looked too much on NIL stuff because the season's right around the corner. So, I mean, I look at it as, if you want those big contracts or big NIL deals, you got to show up. That's what I'm seeing.
Is the school mentoring you and all this stuff? Is like a new class or a new
Yeah, they've done a good job of coaching us up on it. They sent out there was a big Zoom meeting that was very informative on what we need to do and how to build your platform and kind of utilize your social media. So yeah, they've done a good job with that.
You said you want to reach out to the fans and kind of why is that important to you? Reaching out to the fans and being part of the community. Why is that important to you?
I mean, I've just always been a part of that. I think my dad does a lot of things with the youth and a lot of camps and a lot of things in that area. So I kind of looked at that and seen how that changes people's lives and being able to just connect with people and have a sense of community wherever I go is important because it just helps me learn more about the city I'm at and just developing relationships and just hearing about the things.
Outside of your dad, who else has kind of been an influence on you in your athletic career?
Yeah, I mean, my mom, she ran track in college, so she's an athlete, and she owns her own firm now. So just seeing a strong woman who's able to own her own firm and see where she went through and the things she developed and instilled this business mind state in me has been huge for me. Like, whenever I look at her and be just proud of your son.
Like it.
What kind of
What's your
game?
business?
What kind of games do you know?
It's okay.
She's CPA.
Oh, nice.
You did the other gaming thing. What kind of games did you into?
Madden, 2K. I tried Fortnite, not very good at it, so I'm off of Fortnite, so I really just stick to Madden 2K where I can have a better chance of beating people.
What happened to you guys last year? Were guys pretty willing to immediately go get vaccinated as soon as it became available? What kind of discussions among position groups, teams, about getting vaccinated?
Yeah, I think the University of Washington staff did a good job of just teaching us about it and kind of just leaving it up to us. I think as far as vaccines, it's very personal to people, and I'm all there for if they want it or not, and it doesn't change my mindset of who they are as a person, if they want it or not. So, vaccinated or not, just my brothers, and I'm there for me.
This is pretty much one of the more stacked games you've been in Washington, right? So how do you feel this room is stacked in vaccine compared to the time you've been here? Is it the most stacked in the game?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're a really unique team this year because, I mean, as far as DB-wise, you have a lot of athletes. You got guys like Kyler Gordon, who's freakish. You have guys like Rookie Radley Hiles, who's a genius in football. You guys have Dom Hampton, who looks like a monster. I mean, Julius Irving, the list goes on. And I think we really all come together and kind of be on the same page. And I tried to instill as a new leader and what I've taken from Buda Baker and Elijah Morgan, and kind of holding that standard up and having guys try to break through that standard and set this new standard of who we are as a defense.
What are y'all's majors and what's a favorite class?
I'm a communications major, and there was a social media class that really, I guess, dove in. Like, all we did was study kind of like these Instagram posts, and like it was marketing too. So it was, I guess, cool to see like certain brands on Instagram, because I feel like that's the name of the game now, social media with any business. So yeah, that.
And I'm a sociology major, but my favorite classes that I've been taking is the African American Studies class, because I'm really interested in my history and kind of what that has to offer, and learning about a bunch of cool people that you never hear about that make a big difference in our nation.
Jaxon, I talked to Coach Lake a little bit earlier today and asked him what he was most impressed with after looking at all the spring ball film, and what he mentioned was the defensive line had really stepped up. There's a lot of young guys over there. You have to play against them every day. Can you kind of give us a rundown?
Yeah, I agree. I think there's a lot of talent specifically at those defensive end, outside linebackers, which I consider part of the D-line because they're all down linemen. But yeah, there's a lot of young talent there. I think dudes are, there's more of a work ethic with that group, and I see guys staying extra hours working on their crafts, always improving. So yeah, I'm totally agree with Coach Lake on that statement. There's a lot of good talent there.
And Trent, just with going up against 3 quarterbacks in the fall camp, especially the freshmen back there, was it a little bit easy to pick on the freshmen?
I mean, no, this kid has talent. I think all 3 quarterbacks, where they go, they can play. So I think having all 3 in the same room kind of has this competition in there that they all kind of thrive off of. And I think we all have helped each other develop themselves as a whole group, and it's exciting to see. And whoever gets the job, we're all there for it. And I just hope that they can look at the defensive side, look at me as a leader, and just understand the standard they have and play for that.